Hello everyone, my name is Mehak Kaur. Today I'll be sharing with you all my sustainable journey, presenting my eco challenge and my action plan. This journey basically focuses on reducing my electricity and water consumption. I'll share with you all the challenges I have faced, the outcomes I received, and steps I took to stay on the track during this time. So, before we begin with our journey, I have a question for you all. Have you ever heard about sustainability? Any guesses? So, now we will have a look at what sustainability is. So, sustainability refers to the ability to meet the need of present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. Sustainability has three pillars: social, economic, and environmental. To understand my impact on the environment, I used ecological footprint calculator which calculated at 5.7 global hectares, out of which 63% was from my carbon emissions. No doubt, being a vegetarian, my diet has minimal impact on the environment, but my energy consumption and transportation were the largest contributors. So, based on the results, I have to reduce my electricity consumption to minimize my impact on the environment. So now I would like to talk about my grocery spendings, which is around $156 per fortnight. This is an estimate spending, like fluctuations to take place, such as when there's a meetup with friends or when there's a birthday party, or I already have some of the food left at home with me. The other reason for fluctuation is that veggies and fruits keep on changing with the seasons and the cost too. Apart from this, I usually buy a mix of ripe and unripe fruits to avoid the food wastage. Even though this part of my footprint does not impact the environment directly or has a minimal impact, but still it indirectly impacts the environment through transportation or refrigeration energy. Food makes 20% of my ecological footprint, so I have decided to put my main focus on my electricity consumption. Talking about my usage, as I live in a share household with 5 members, we all together consume energy of 601 kilowatt per month. However, talking about individual energy consumption, it's 120 kilowatt per month. No doubt it's less than average energy consumption of Australian households, which is approximately 6500 kilowatt per annum, but I still want to take control over it. I have decided to put my main focus on electricity because 63% of my total footprint resulted from carbon emissions. So, for this, I have designed a 3 week action plan which involves some of the basic strategies, such as turning off unused appliances when not in use, reducing the laundry loads, replacing the lights with solar lights and LED lights. We will talk about this further in detail. For the week one, we decided to turn off the appliances when not in use, unplug the chargers. We also made a daily checklist to keep an eye on our progress. The number of appliances we turned off in a week were Monday we turned off 6, Tuesday 5, Wednesday 4, Thursday 6, Friday 2, Saturday 8, and Sunday 4 appliances, and as a total we turned off 35 appliances at the end of the week. This could not have been possible without my housemates, as cooperation was a key to its success. As at the end of the week, we saved about approximately 9.58 kilowatt. Even my 4-year-old nephew actively took part in it, and he reminded us to turn the light off. Apart from this, we also use reminder notes or sticky notes that reminded us if we are walking out of the room, we need to turn off the light. If we are done with charging our mobile phones or laptops, we need to uh, unplug the chargers. So these were the basic steps we took in week one to reduce our electricity usage. Week 2 was little challenging for us as we all decided to reduce the number of laundry loads from 5 to 3 per week. Living in a shared household, it was difficult to share the laundry time with each other, but we all decided and stood by each other. Unexpected weather was the biggest challenge for all of us as it resulted in delays. Moreover, another thing that resulted in delays was insufficient load. If anyone was having insufficient load, he or she needs to wait for the other one to share the laundry time with. We were not having enough space for drying the clothes, so we to overcome this problem we bought a clothes drying rack in which we can dry our clothes and hang them inside only if the weather is not good outside. The results were amazing of this week as we reduced our water usage from 448 liters to 256 liters in a week. Well, moving towards week 3, we replaced normal lights with LED and solar lights. Solar lights charge during the day and give us enough light during the night. It was another week with another challenges, and we even faced challenges such as splitting the cost of the bill and selecting a perfect light for our home. As a student, we were all having a sense of hesitation that we are spending money on lights and what if they are not gonna work. But still, we bought few lights in the beginning, and with the help of a staff from Bunnings, we bought lights that were for the perfect use for the users. Even on rainy days, the lights performed reasonably well, and we also got an aesthetic look at our home. With using the solar lights, we saved approximately 1.47 kilowatt in the week 3. Now we will do before and after comparison of electricity consumption. Before this sustainable journey, we used 120 kilowatt per month, but after sustainable journey, we will use 95 kilowatt per month. Talking about water consumption, it was earlier 448 liter, whereas we came down to 256 liters per week. Energy use in week 3 was 1.3 kilowatt, and after that it was 0 kilowatt as solar lights use the solar energy. Sustainable journey taught me a lot of things such as becoming more conscious about energy consumption. Moreover, I learned that sustainability is not about being perfect, but it is about being a responsible person. Here are the few references that I used during my presentation. At the end, I would like to say thank you to the all who stayed with me till the end.